Stephen, it's been a tough season for you personally, obviously struggling with injuries, and you know it was a long road back from the League Cup when you first came out of the squad to deal with your injuries. What's it like, getting back and having 45 minutes under your belt?
Yeah, it was amazing. Obviously, it's never nice when you get used to coming here on match day and you're watching the game from up in the stands. But the boys took a lot of pressure off me. And their performances, results have been amazing, so consistent, and it gives you longer to come back ready, and you just want to come back and add to it. I said the other day, the standard of training, everything we do, it's just at such a high level, and I think it shows in the performances. And I've said to the boys, a lot of them, that there's so many tough seasons in football, you need to enjoy it when it's as good as this one.
And it's been obviously a great season. That's the club equalled the longest streak of unbeaten games. How does it feel being part of that squad, 23 games unbeaten?
Yeah, and it's really obviously proud statistic. Something when you came in here 18 months ago, it was a club that wasn't used to winning here. It's now somewhere that we demand wins, we demand performances, and I just say full credit to the boys. I mean, what they're doing, the boys, they've been such a consistent level, and they're getting their rewards.
Today, obviously, it was a real comfortable start. Goals inside the first few minutes of the game, and then you're 4 goals up at half time, and then you come on into the game. What's it like when you've got that kind of cushion to come into a game?
That's lovely, yeah. A lot easier than coming on at 2-1 against Kelty a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's just nice to get out there, as I said. We've got such a competitive squad, there's some real quality throughout it, and days like today, I'm sure the manager would love to bring everyone on. So I'm just appreciative of the amount of minutes, because it is important. We obviously don't have many reserve games, and there's nothing like being back out there.
Obviously, you've club captain. What's it been like in the dressing room? As you've been out, what's your been impact in the dressing room?
I've tried to make sure I don't change. I'm always trying to be consistent. I always try and speak to the boys, give them compliments, and maybe if I feel they've dropped below their standard, just speak to them. But listen, it's a brilliant dressing room, honestly. It's one of the best dressing rooms I've ever been in. The spirit, I'm sure the fans see on a Saturday. It's just a pleasure to go in every day. But a carry on happens the odd time, which adds to it. But I also give credit to Col Donaldson. I think wearing the armband in the games, it's taken him to a new level. I think him personally, he's having a real special season in the partnership with Tom's. Excellent, and I'm glad that they're getting the rewards.
Tough conditions, obviously, having to remove the snow from the pitch before game. Did that have an impact on how the team had to play today?
I think it's just, when you're driving in, you see the pictures on social media and people giving up their time to get it off the park, so you feel like you want to pay them back for getting the game on, because with being successful in a couple of cups, we're going to have some midweek games, which is never easy. We found it really tested our squad last year with the cup runs and playing in the midweeks. I feel we've got a stronger squad just now, but you always like to get the games done, so I'm glad the boys were able to put a performance in for everyone that came down and helped us today.
And finally, you say there about having a strong squad. That was today, 5 goals, 5 different scorers. What does that say about the ability to kind of share the goals around different parts of the team?
Yeah, I think with any good team, and that is a good team, you can score goals from everywhere. Even a couple, one of the goals, I think Calvin's goals, a really special goal, but it's something we work on in training. The manager spends a lot of work in the set pieces, and Calvin adjusts on his left and puts it in. It's just the only one that's maybe no happier that the spread of goals is Cal Morrison not getting on the score sheet. So I think you could see he knew he was going off. We hitting his free kick, but as I said, any good team you can score from loads of different areas, and that's something we've got.
Cheers, Stephen. Thank you, and have a good new year when it comes.
Thank you. You too.